Welcome everyone to the Asian Cup 2023 draw. There it is, part 4. The teams that can give the biggest surprise in the Asian Cup 2023. So, who's gonna start with Qatar, the reigning Asian Cup champions?
Tajikistan.
Alright, Tajikistan, the only team in this Asian Cup that is making its debut. Their coach, Peter Seger, has helped Tajikistan to make history by qualifying their first Asian Cup. Tajikistan has just recently won the 2022 Kings Cup. India. Come on, India, do it for Sunil Chetri. This is literally his last Asian Cup. This is the first time that India has qualified twice in a row at an Asian Cup tournament, so Coach Igor Stimac needs to have a good strategy to help India win matches, win the group stage and advance to round 16. Hong Kong, China. Alright, the bronze medalist of the Asian Cup tournament. Hong Kong did the best decision, of sacking their coach Mikso Patelainen, who only won once, literally once, in 12 matches. And with the hiring of John Anderson, he successfully helped Hong Kong qualify the Asian Cup. Hong Kong hasn't qualified the Asian Cup tournament since 1968. Indonesia. The country that threw away a World Cup. Hopefully Indonesia doesn't throw away the Asian Cup. Coach Shin Tae-yong, you remember him, former South Korean coach that defeated Germany in the World Cup 2018. He's been working hard with the Indonesian national team. He's actually gave them the results. They defeated former Asian Cup champions Kuwait to qualify the Asian Cup 2023. Now Indonesia's back, the last time being the Asian Cup 2007. Let's see how Indonesia does. Meanwhile, I'll be eating a nongshim bulgogi and drinking a kopi luwak while Indonesia plays the Asian Cup. Malaysia. So Malaysia's gonna be in Group E. It's been a while since 2007 when Malaysia last qualified as a host. Well, Malaysia has never advanced to the next round. They've always been eliminated in the group stage. Coach Kim Panggon will have the task on helping them do a good performance in the Asian Cup. So, Brazilian coach Alexandre Polkin, also known as Mano, has helped Thailand retain a strong level of performance in football competitions. He's won the AFF Championship twice in a row, so now let's see if Mano can help Thailand advance to round 16 like in the Asian Cup 2019. So that's pot 4. All of the teams of pot 4 in every group. This is it, pot 3. So who's gonna be in Group A, where the host, the reigning Asian Cup champions Qatar, are in Group A, along with Tajikistan. Lebanon. Lebanon's a bit inconsistent when it comes to results. They're like Paraguay and Switzerland. It's like, you don't know if Lebanon will win a match or not. Maybe they can gain a lot of points away, abroad, when playing abroad, but can barely gain any point at home, like in the World Cup 2022 qualifiers. This is the third time they qualify the Asian Cup, yet Lebanon's still trying to make history by advancing from the group stage into the next round of the Asian Cup tournament. Lebanon hasn't won a single match since December 2021, so let's see how they do in the Asian Cup. Now, Syria will be in Group B along with India. Well, they hired former Egypt coach Hector Cooper. Syria has always been in the group stage. They have never advanced to the next round. So Cooper's goal is going to be for Syria to advance to round 16. There is a possibility. Palestine. Gotta give credit to Palestine. Since 2015, Palestine has qualified every Asian Cup tournament. They still haven't won a match, but now there is a possibility. Palestine could defeat Hong Kong, China. Maybe there's a possibility Palestine could be, for the first time in history, they could be winning a match at the Asian Cup tournament. Vietnam. Thanks to the Terminator coach Park Hang-seo, Vietnam has a strong team. They even reached the third and final round for the first time in history of the World Cup 2022 qualifiers. Now, because Philippe Troussier has coached South Africa and Japan at the World Cup, and now he has the golden generation of Vietnam, expectations will be extremely high for him to qualify Vietnam to the World Cup 2026, and especially he has to reach the quarterfinals, just like Vietnam did in the Asian Cup 2019. Bahrain in the 2019 Asian Cup, they reached round 16. Usually Bahrain's eliminated in the group stage, although they were semi-finalists in the Asian Cup 2004. Now, this is actually an interesting fact, but historically in all Asian Cup tournaments, Bahrain has only won once in every tournament. They have never won more than one match. They have never won 2 matches, 3 matches, only once. So, can Bahrain win, finally, 2 matches at an Asian Cup tournament? So Kyrgyzstan is improving in football. Now they qualified their second Asian Cup tournament in a row. Last Asian Cup, just their debut, they made it to round 16.
So that concludes
Perfect. So those are the teams of Pot 3. Now we will be moving to Pot 2. Which team from Pot 2 will be in Group A with reigning Asian Cup champions Qatar?
China PR.
China.
The 2023
Well,
edition will be the
Alexander
13th
Jankovic
appearance of
was
China
hired as the new
PR,
coach
and
of
they were
China.
runners-up. So
Their
let's
big
find
aim
out
will be
which
to reach the semi-finals of the
position
Asian
they will
Cup
be
tournament and
in
to
Group A.
qualify the World Cup 2026. Now China has reached the quarterfinals of the Asian Cup 2019 and the Asian Cup 2015. So this time for Alexander Jankovic it will be to reach the semi-finals.
Uzbekistan.
Now, Uzbekistan has qualified every Asian Cup tournament. Since 2004, they have never been eliminated in the group stage at an Asian Cup tournament. And now, they have won the AFC U20 Asian Cup of 2023. So, in the Asian Cup 2019, Uzbekistan reached round 16. Usually, they are in the quarterfinals and once in the semifinals of 2011. The United Arab Emirates. These last 2 Asian Cups, they have reached the semifinals. Now, Coach Rodolfo Arrobarena had, little time to prepare the UAE back at the qualifiers for the World Cup 2022. But now he has time. With the Asian Cup and these 3 years that are coming, he will have enough time to help the UAE qualify the World Cup 2026. Now, interestingly, UAE has lost against the eventual Asian Cup champions in the semi-finals. Remember, in Asian Cup 2015 they lost to Australia and the 2019 against Qatar. Iraq, the former Asian Cup champions. Now, their current coach, Jesus Casas, made his debut and won the Arabian Gulf Cup in 2023. He was Luis Enrique's former assistant coach. Now, Iraq has always advanced to the next round of the Asian Cup. Now, for Jordan, Coach Adnan Hamad is back as Jordan's coach. After Hamad's reign as coach, Jordan has never been able to reach the final round of the Asian qualifying matches for the World Cup. Now, in the Asian Cup, the last time they've reached the quarterfinals was back in the Asian Cup 2011 with Coach Adnan Hamad. Now, in the Asian Cup 2019, they reached round 16 but were eliminated by Vietnam. So, Coach Hamad's goal will be to reach the quarterfinals. If better, the semifinals. Or even better, the finals. This is a challenging group. In Group F, Oman, Thailand and Kyrgyzstan. Now, Oman, back in the Asian Cup 2019, they reached round 16. Can they do it again? Because Oman usually is eliminated in the group stage. But they will want to advance again in a row to round 16 at this Asian Cup 2023. And that's it, Pot 2. This is it, Pot 1, the teams that competed in the World Cup 2022, the teams that have won the Asian Cup tournament. So, in Group A, the host, Qatar, the reigning Asian Cup champions, the defending Asian Cup champions, will be with China, Tajikistan and Lebanon. Well, without any doubt, Qatar needs to reach in first place. So first place will be Qatar. Oh, there's Carlos Queiroz. So first place will be Qatar, second place China, third place Tajikistan, and fourth place Lebanon. It's amazing. Queiroz needs to replicate Felix Sanchez-Vaz's achievements, and Felix Sanchez-Vaz needs to replicate Gustavo Alfaro's achievements in Ecuador. Now, in Group B, Australia,
champions,
former Asian Cup champions, did the best World Cup tournament of 2022. They reached round 16. Australia with Uzbekistan, Syria and India. So first place will be Australia, second place Uzbekistan, third place India and fourth place Syria. Iran, the three-time Asian Cup champions, their new coach, Amir Galenoy, has the Golden Generation team from Carlos Queiroz. Now, the team reached the semifinals of the Asian Cup 2019. So, first place will be Iran, second place United Arab Emirates, third place Palestine, and fourth place Hong Kong, China. Japan, the four-time Asian Cup champions. Wow! The team that defeated two former World Cup champions, Germany and Spain. They have the Golden Generation. So Coach Moriyasu could be winning the Asian Cup of 2023. Japan, Indonesia, Iraq, and Vietnam. So Japan will be first, Iraq will be second, Vietnam will be third, and Indonesia will be fourth. South Korea. So Klinsmann, after doing nothing in 7 years, got the job to be the coach of the South Korean national football team. Now, to be fair, Klinsmann was a striker, so Klinsmann's strategy will be for South Korea to focus on the attacks and trying to score many goals. Two times Asian Cup champions. First place will be South Korea, second place will be Jordan, third place will be Bahrain, and fourth place will be Malaysia. And for Group F, it's Saudi Arabia, three times Asian Cup champions, the team that defeated World Cup 2022 champions Argentina. Now Herb Renard left his role as coach. Now Saudi Arabia needs to hire a new coach. They need to hire Jose Mourinho. So first place will be Saudi Arabia, second place will be Oman, third place will be Thailand, and fourth place will be Kyrgyzstan. And that's it! That's the Asian Cup 2023 draw. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like in this video, subscribe to my channel for more soccer content, and let's see which team will win the Asian Cup 2023. Have an awesome day, everyone, and I will see you next time. See ya!